Hello, everyone. I'm actually I'm testing something out here. Oh yeah, I can. This is fantastic. So, watching Farmer Wants a Wife again. I'm not really going to talk about it though tonight. I just actually wanted to see if I could record at the same time as playing pool. Not on a real pool table, unfortunately. I'm playing on my phone a game that I downloaded. I had it once before on my phone, and then got rid of it for some reason. This is a fucking hard shot. And I just sort of downloaded it again. Was it last night or the night before? No, I'm going to have to fucking concede a shot here, I think. No, I've hit my ball. That's alright. We're good. And yes, I downloaded this pool game and a snooker game that I used to also have on my phone. And I thought, you know what? I'm set then. I'm set for the next few weeks. I'll do the rest of ISO probably pretty easy now with these games. So between pool, snooker, and Trivia Royale, I think I'm going to be fine. So that's exciting, I guess. You're listening to the Non-Essential Podcast, or TNEP, hosted by me, Matty K. Lockdown 2.0. We're all in this together. So, down to the last... I'm playing against the phone, the computer, the whatever the fuck is the right word to use there. Playing against the computer. Playing against the phone. Top shot, Matty. I'm a fucking gun at pool. I think I said this in one of the earliest Non-Essential podcasts. By the way, this is the Non-Essential podcast. What are we at now? 4 minutes before I say the name of the show. Right, I'm on the black ball now. I've got to choose a pocket. We're going to go... we're going to go that pocket down the end of the table there. Let me just line this up. Hang on, people. We're going to go full power. We're going to go full fucking tilt on this thing. Bang. 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 Bang a gong. Get it on. Matty wins. Good stuff. Good victory. All right, I'll come back to you guys here now. So good to know that I can record and play pool at the same time. Can I record and play Trivia Royale at the same time? I don't know about that one. No, we are still recording. Okay. Let's go a bit of Trivia Royale then, people. What do you say? I'll play the Battle Royale, where I play against, 1,000 people or whatever in the world. See if I can get my second crown against all these motherfuckers. Let me see if I wonder if the recording will pick up the music from the game. Alright, we're playing against 988 people. Turn the music off because it's annoying. Here we go, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Question 1 of 5. Which Pink Floyd album has a triangle and a rainbow on it? That would be Dark Side of the Moon. Fuck, Farmer Wants a Wife is back on. What video game has you placing tiles as they drift down from above? Tetris. The guy I'm playing against just called me a nerd. What animal is this? Coral. Which composer is remembered for his opera Don Giovanni? Fucking hell. He's beating me and he's calling me a nerd. Last question, double points. If you order a cerveza in Mexico, a beer, nah, he wins. Alright, well, that's fucking disappointing. You're listening to the Non-Essential Podcast, hosted by me, Matty K, a complete and utter moron who is not essential to anyone in any way, shape or form. Keep listening. Alright, Farmer Wants a Wife is finished. Let's talk footy, and tonight's game I had on and I was in and out of paying attention to it. But it is the best round of the year. It's right up there with all the weeks of the finals. The Indigenous round, Sir Doug Nicholls round, and yeah, just fucking fantastic. It kicked off last night. Carlton against I can't even remember who the Suns. They played the Suns. That's right, in the first ever, I think, Friday night game for the Suns, and probably should be their last. I know I've already bashed the Suns on this podcast before. I don't know why. I have no, like, it probably sounds like I hate them. I have no feelings whatsoever toward them. I hate teams like Collingwood and West Coast, and back in the day when Stevie Milne was running around, I hated St Kilda. But yeah, I don't hate the Gold Coast Suns. And then tonight, obviously, the Dreamtime at TIO. Usually it's Dreamtime at the G, but we know why that's not happening this year. This Dreamtime game should probably be at TIO every year, actually. I mean, it usually fills the MCG, but I don't know, there's just something a bit more kind of, it makes a bit more sense almost to have the game right in the heart of Australia, So even though Alice Springs is more the heart, isn't it, right in the middle there? This game was in Darwin, up the top of the country. But anyway, geography, don't worry about it. Yeah, but it was great. It's the best round of the year. Unfortunately, my boys, the Hawks, got done by Port. So yeah, that was fucking shit. We had Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody playing footy, kicking a couple of goals. Oh, fuck, I'm back in bed, people. Last couple of nights I've done it from at the desk, but now I'm in bed. And of course the debut of the Mosquito, Irving Mosquito, kicking a couple of goals, 2-1 debut. Yeah, he's gonna be fun to watch. Of course, the round kicked off last night, and Eddie Betts running around doing Eddie Betts things. It wasn't his best game, but look, they can't all be winners. And I wanted to talk a little bit tonight because I thought it would actually chew up a bit of time about the history between myself. The personal history between myself and Edward Betts. So when I was 18, well 17 for half the season, 18 for the second half, I was playing football. I was playing under 18s at Roval in the Eastern Footy League, and played against Eddie Betts, who was 15 at the time. He was 15 years old playing under 18s footy. And he was just as much of an excitement machine when he was 15 as he is now at 33. and I ended up playing against him in a grand final, actually, as a matter of fact, which my team won. So Eddie was playing for Templestowe, I was playing for Roval, and Eddie was forward pocket, and I was full back, and it was a nervous night sleep. I think the night before. Actually, I don't know. I think I might have actually slept pretty well. I nearly missed out on that grand final for reasons that I can talk about. I got reported in the second semi final. I got reported for misconduct, and that misconduct was that I mooned the crowd. I showed my ass. I bared my ass to the crowd, and got reported and had to go to the tribunal. Got off at the tribunal. I was, in my defence, I was being provoked by the crowd of the opposition team that I was playing against, which was Muralbark scum. And they were fucking saying they were calling me fat for a lot of the game. They were calling me fat ass, and I thought, you know what? You're talking about it so much, sounds to me like you want to fucking see it. So there you go. I didn't bend over and spread cheeks or anything like that. I just fucking pulled the shorts down and just kind of tapped the ass a couple of times. Anyway, we ended up winning that, so fuck you, Muralbark. And we got the week off. Muralbark had to play the next week against Templestowe, Eddie Betts' Templestowe, and Muralbark got done over by Eddie Betts and Templestowe that day. So we ended up playing Templestowe in the granny the week after. And I was a little bit worried about Eddie Betts. Like I said, he was forward pocket, I was full back. And the guy that was playing back pocket on him was, he just wasn't manning up tight enough on Eddie for my liking. Most of the day was me telling him to man up on Eddie and not give Eddie any room. Grab onto his fucking jumper, don't let him move, do whatever you fucking have to stop him, because I'm not going to fucking stop him, you know what I mean? He's too quick for me. We had played Templestowe, a couple of times that year during that season. I think we only dropped 2 games. I think for that year, it was a very good side I played in. It was basically an interleague side, and I would actually put my under-18 side up against any senior team I played in or against in all my years of footy. It was a very good side. And we played Templestowe a couple of times during the year, and I think we actually lost one of our 2 games to them during the year at our ground. So if anyone was going to beat us in that grand final, it was going to be Eddie Betts and Templestowe. So, but they didn't. We managed to get over the top of them. I think we won by about 30 points. But, the siren sounded and the ball was kind of up our defensive end, the attacking end for Eddie. And I think the siren ended up going with the ball sort of maybe about 20 metres out from goal. And, the siren goes and you and your teammates are all just, you get carried up in the emotion of it all, and you're jumping on each other and hugging each other and high-fiving and all this sort of shit. And you get carried away with it, and it's different to at the end of every other game during the year. You shake everyone's hand, you shake all your opponents' hands. But because it was a grand final, you get swept away in it. And I think there was only one hand that I shook after the game, and it was Eddie's, because I turned around and he was sort of squatting down in the goal square, obviously a bit dejected, and I just sort of wandered over to him, and I put my hand out and he shook it, and I sort of ducked down and kind of whispered in his ear, and I like to think these are the words that spurred him on to be a superstar in the AFL. I said, "Man, don't worry about it, you're a star." And that was it. And that was that's my Eddie Betts story. I knew he was going to go on to bigger and better things, and he obviously has. So, Eddie Betts, one of the best running around. The Indigenous round in the AFL, great round. Love everything about it. Love the jumpers. Love the ceremonies. Love the welcome to country. Can I just give a bit of a shout out to Richard Fijo, who is like the elder of the Larrakia people up there in the territory. What a hype man. I don't know if you saw his welcome to country tonight, but he was rattling off like kind of all the names of the different Aboriginal nations and stuff around the country. And I tell you what, he was fucking going for it. He was getting me pumped, and I wasn't even playing in the game. So shout out to you, Richard Fijo. You're a very good hype man, and that's coming from me, who's also a pretty good hype man in his own right.
You're listening to the Non-Essential Podcast with Matty K. Completely non-essential.
I could have told that story a whole lot better, but you know what? I really just can't be fucked tonight. It's day 20, the Non-Essential Podcast. Tomorrow is the halfway point of this whole thing. But yeah, I can't really be fucked with this tonight, so I'm probably just going to wrap it up now. Maybe I'll tell that Eddie Betts story again another day. And tell it a lot better than I just did. But like I said, I just can't be fucked tonight. 20 fucking days in a row of doing this, will do that to you. Yeah, just really can't be arsed. So yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up now and say see you tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a better show. Maybe I'll even tell that Eddie Betts story again tomorrow. But yeah, the halfway point tomorrow. So we're nearly there, people. We're nearly fucking there. All right, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. Talk to you tomorrow. This has been day 20 of the Non-Essential Podcast.